Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya was shy. Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya was shy. Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya was shy. First and foremost, to give all praise to say Hawa, but Shimmy was shy. I will honor to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to the brothers and preachers and teachers who are sincerity and truth. Brother Barra here with another quick impromptu. You know, I heard something on the radio as I work in, and you know, I had to touch base on it one time because I mean it has been in my spirit within studies and in most times I observe that the scripture here, which is Genesis chapter 6 verse 11, it says the earth also was corrupt before Yahweh or before the powers, and the earth was filled with violence, right? And this is what's happening today, you know, because listening and observing and watching the times and seeing the current news event, right? Trump threatening to send missiles across there to what? To Syria in so-called of defense of a self-inflicted chemical attack, right? America being the hypocrites and propagandizing everything as though that Assad would do his own people that, you know, going back to order out of chaos, you know, all these different things that we see happening in the media. Russia say that hey, if you do that, they will launch missiles. That is violence, right? They said the word corrupt means what? To be bad, to be utterly ruined or spoiled, right? Now what's going on is that I was driving and I heard this news article. I heard on a program Salakia that in Canada, bestiality is legal, right? Bestiality is legal. It's now legal to have sex with animals, right? But we'll go into that article. Let me just finish reading all the scripture. It says the earth also was corrupt, right? Which means to be spoiled, to be thoroughly bad, ruined, right? It says, and before the Most High and the earth was filled with violence, the Most High looked upon it was corrupt. All flesh had corrupted it to be what? To be a homosexual or lesbian or even to lie down before a beast, right? We go into that scripture too. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, and all flesh has corrupted his way upon the earth. He said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come, and it's the same thing going to happen again. So this, right? And it's going to come via ICBM missiles, World War III, right? All these things simultaneously to bring forth what the end of a era, the end of wickedness, right? It's going to be judgment for all these key players, mainly Esau, the seed of the wicked, right? Because the judgment that they served us, right? We drank from the cup, they have to drink double, right? And these are the heathen nations that outer line, outer order, outer subordination or insubordinate, right? The Most High is going to put them back in subordination. He's going to righteous of his children, Yasharala, right? And we're going to bring back righteousness on the planet Earth. Salakia, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to bring back righteousness on the planet Earth, right? I'm not speaking proudly, Salakia. Alright, so let me just go to the article real quick. Supreme Court. It says sex acts with animals are legal in Canada so long as there is no penetration involved. Right? That doesn't make sense because to have sex is a penetrate. It's for the penis into the vagina, right? But let's see what it says. So long as there is no penetration involved, according to the surprise ruling issued by the Supreme Court, the determination stemmed from a case involving British Columbia man convicted of 13 counts of sexual assault. Man identified only as DLW was acquitted of the. It says WL's attorney argued that the bestiality linked to buggery or sodomy with animals beginning with the 1892 Criminal Code. Bestiality was first used in 1955 code, but still was not defined to encompass every sex act with animals. Although bestiality was often subsumed in terms such as sodomy or buggery, penetration was the essence, the defining act of the offense. The court said, thus the court ruled by a 7-to-1 majority that bestiality required penetration. There is no hint in any of the parliamentary record that a substantive change of the elements of the offense of bestiality was intended. The ruling reads, according to the court record, DLW smeared peanut butter on the genitals of his victims and had the family dog lick it off while he videotaped the act. Right, so you see where well, now we get the understanding why it has a penetration, but that is a cruel and filthy act. That is nasty, right? To have dogs to get stimulation and have dogs or cats or any animal lick any part of your body. That is abominable. That is nasty. These people need to be put to death. I won't go through the. Yeah, these people, this place gone. This place gone. This place has to be destroyed. It says bam. Oh, Salaki, if I taking long to find this, because there's a scripture in Leviticus 18 said that a woman should not lay before a beast. Alright, this is scripture I'm trying to find here right now. But I had it highlighted already. Maybe read through my if I read through. I start from verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein he dwell, shall he not do. And the scripture did describe Babylon as being the land of spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt, right? Where you see these homosexual acts, and the Egypt means is akin or likened to bondage. We in heavy bondage, right? Slavery. Look at earlier on earlier on in the week I was bringing out articles concerning Venezuelans being coming across here and the type of life that they have to live, right? Because they're fleeing persecution across there, they're fleeing hunger, famine, pestilence. They're coming across here. You're working for $300 a week for home board. Is basically equivalent. The minimum wage in Trinidad is what, $15 an hour. They're getting $5 an hour, right? $300 a week, right? And they're getting remedial tasks. They're getting basically janitor, chicken, poultry cut up men, prostitution. You know, the slavery is bondage, right? Just Jacob's trouble, right? Ultimately, the pinnacle of Jacob's trouble is going to be no food, water, drink, clothes, unless you have the what? You can't buy, sell, unless you have the mark of the beast, right? When they're gonna come down at you in that hour of temptation, so like and before that, there's gonna have what? All chaos, confusion, martial law. All that's gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble. All this is leading up to Jacob's trouble, right? Wherein he dwell shall he not do, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you shall he not do, neither shall he walk therein in the ordinance thereof. In the ordinances, like here, ye shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I mean, how are your power? Yeah, so we're supposed to obey these laws, statutes, and commandments in order to live. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which a man shall do, he shall live in them. So it's supposed to be a continual thing, you know, to live, you know, because these things, it basically is your boundaries of life. You don't cross the boundary, because if you cross the boundary, you'll die, right? None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin. Well, you should understand that it's your mother, your sister, your brother, so on and so forth. The nakedness of thy father and the nakedness of thy mother thou shalt not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. I'm going to read through kind of fast because I want to get to the point. And as I said, I'm on the road, I'm on work. I just pull over to do the video. The nakedness of thy son's daughter and thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for theirs is thine own nakedness. These things supposed to be simple. I mean, in the eyes of the elect, it's supposed to be simple, right? Not simple, Salakia. It's supposed to be plain. Simple means stupid. It's supposed to be plain, right? Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. She is thy father's near kinswoman. For thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman, your auntie. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife. She is thy aunt. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. It is thy brother's nakedness, right? Because when you're going, his spirit is in her, so it's his nakedness, right? That's why when you commit adultery, it's basically a homosexual act. Because spiritually, as long as the man live it, his spirit is in him. The two flesh became one, right? Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of the woman and her daughter, right? So you have your papa and mother and her daughter, right? That is abomination, right? Neither shall take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. You understand? It's a wickedness. It's abomination. And Esau does that shit, right? Neither shalt thou take a wife of her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness besides the other in her lifetime. Also, this is not the point. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she put it apart for her uncleanness. So, these wicked people that have sex with a woman on her periods, that's nasty and wicked, right? Because she's unclean. And you're all abominable. You're filthy to be doing that in the first place. That and sodomy, yeah. Because I mean, people get pleasure in that, and you know, sex with them shitting on you. That's nasty, right? Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. Shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy power. I am Yahweh. Thou shalt not lie with mankind, also with womankind is an abomination. And I'm glad I read it through, because this here is another part of the earth being corrupt. Because right now we have in recent times, I go real quick, I think I have it already up in my tabs. I don't even know what the I means. Community in Trinidad and Tobago rising up, right? LGBTQI, love is love. Hey, Maram Kisun spoke with the members of LGBT community this morning, on her show, saying the Morning Brew, living your full truth. The women say members of the LGBT community are facing many adversities, and those against it are not selling an example of love. The love of Most High in the scriptures, 1 John 5:3, is to keep his commandments. And we was just reading the commandments that you're not supposed to be a homosexual or a lesbian, right? It's wicked, right? It is confusion and it is wickedness. Let's see, I don't have the next. I don't have the next web page on that open up right now. So I'll just go back to the scriptures. Right, so Leviticus 18 and 22, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind is abomination, right? They're supposed to be plain because the purpose of sex, the scripture said, this desire her not for her pleasure, right? The purpose of sex is for what? Procreation, right? A woman, when you have sex with her, she becomes your wife. Unless she's of a heathen nation, you don't have children with her. You don't marry her. You don't pay a dowry for her. You don't do none of that shit, right? No, well, there's not shit, Salakia. You don't do none of our custom or ritual of marriage to a heathen nation. A heathen means of another nation out of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, right? You don't do that. Yeah, that's proper. It means that you just have sex with her, right? The act of sex is marriage because the two flesh come together. But with marriage, the ritual of marriage in the nation of Israel is to what? Pay a dowry to present the father-in-law with the bloody sheet as what? That's like a certificate of marriage, right? And to have a feast which would announce to the village or the community that what? This is your wife. So nobody would step to her because they would know that she is bound to you. Because a woman is bound to a man as long as he liveth, right? And this is the customs of marriage. This is the custom of marriage considered Israel, right? These are the heathen nations who have nothing to do with our custom of marriage. So you just pop these heathen nations and you don't have kids by them, right? That's abomination, right? That seed is defiled, right? Not defiled, but it's well, yeah, it's defiled. I would say so unless I'll be corrected through the Spirit. I will bring that out. Yeah, because the scripture said there should be no mingled seed or no mixed seed, right? You shouldn't mix a seed with these other nations too, you know, because that scripture was twofold. It was talking about the grain, right? They won't plant corn and wheat in the same field. Verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile them thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand, right, before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion, right? So put in peanut butter. Going back to the article. So like here. This is what they're saying that is legal in Canada. Right? The man put peanut butter on the on the woman that he was abusing. He put peanut butter on her genitals and had the dog lick it off. And although bestiality was often subsumed in the term, such as sodomy or buggery, penetration was the essence, the defining act, the offense of the court of the right. It says according to the court record, DLW, this is the criminal, smeared peanut butter on the genitals of his victims and had the family dog lick it off while he videotaped the act. So this man is sick and twisted, and I'm 100% sure he's a Edomite. Court documents disclose that DLW attempted to have the dog perform intercourse on the stepdaughter but had ultimately failed. DLW is serving a 16-year prison sentence. He brought the bestiality conviction to the court on appeal, right? So, you know, this is the sick twisted world that we're living in right now, and the Most High is going to destroy it for what it is, right? He's going to destroy it for what it is. Genesis chapter 6 and 11, and the earth was corrupt before Yahweh, and the earth was filled with violence, and the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way, and power had said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, and the earth is filled with violence through them that, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Yeah, so that destruction is coming, and we see it being built up, right? Because, you know, oh yeah, let me go back to Leviticus real quick. But these scriptures have been repeating it plenty these days, because this is the spirit that I have been noticing, you know, being heavy on the planet, right? this corruption, this corrupted spirit is being highlighted. The build-up of World War III, right? The tense environment that is out there, right? The place is dense and saturated with abomination that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has to judge it, right? Let me go back to verse about 24. Not yourself in any of and for in all these the nations are defiled which I cast out before you, and the land is defiled, therefore I do visit the iniquity of upon it, and the land itself vomited out her inhabitants. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgment, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor a stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done. Right? All these abominations have the men of the land done. So everything the Most High telling us not to do here in the beginning of the scripture, it says all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, and the land spew you not out also, when ye defile it, and is spewed out of the nations that were before you. So we were killing these nations, the Hittites, the Hivites, the Jebusites, every nation that we went through, right? Because they were defiling the land, right? And the Most High needed to cleanse the land. He needs to cleanse the land, and this is the same thing that he did with Sodom and Gomorrah. Because in that time, he said it was Yahweh Shai and his two angels. Yahweh Shai stayed back with Abraham, and the two angels went out. And he said, hey, basically they went to see about the record, because the record was they heard of the abominations that was being done, right, in Sodom and Gomorrah, and they was going to search it out. Let me see if I could get down Genesis chapter. This is something. One, the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat at the tent door, and the heat of the of his eyes, and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself towards the ground. And the Lord, and my Lord, if now I have found favor in my sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let it fetch and wash your feet. I will also of comfort ye your hearts, that ye may pass on. Therefore ye shall. So it's the same thing that went on. Same thing that went on back in Noah time, right? Christ went up to, it was grief, and the Most High was to purge the earth. He was to cleanse the earth, but he cleansed the earth by water that time. Now this time he's going to cleanse the earth by fire, right? This time he's going to cleanse it by fire, because the cry is going up. Who's crying? According to Ezekiel 9:4, just now, this is, through the Spirit, he's coming out. It says, and the Lord said, let him go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. Right? Who's sighing and crying? Right? who signed and crying? The men who out there on the highways and byways, the men who doing these videos, right? Mainly the men of GMS. They have other camps out there, right? Men of Valor, DTA, so on and so forth. They have other Israelite camps out there. But what I'm saying is that we sign and cry for all the abominations that be done thereof, right? One abomination that is that the so-called white man ruling over us, right? And they're setting their policies and they're inflicting us with their policies, right? Look at what they do. Look at how they have infiltrated certain Israelite groups and telling them, hey, don't speak about them, right? Because hey, these men, that's why I say certain mainly GMS, because Kofi has been infiltrated. Yeah, General Yohana has been infiltrated. GOCC and this devil Nate IUIC has been infiltrated. That's why they don't speak about the so-called white man being the devil. They don't enforce it. They might speak about it, but they don't enforce it. They don't bring across the message. They don't put it into the remembrance and keep the remembrance there into the people that the Edomites, the so-called white man, are our enemy, right? They're walking hand in hand with the staff, with the state of Egypt that's going to pierce through them, right? They're not teaching on the mark of the beast as the RFID chip, so they're not getting people prepared for the day of the Lord, right? They're teaching all other reasons. They gain sin against the men of the Lord, right? For what? For filthy lucre's sake, among other things, vainglory, for prosperity on this side. But this kingdom is done, right? And they're going to be judged for the wickedness, right? Yeah, because part of the policy, hey, once you walk in confederation, to have that 501c3 charter, you in confederation with Esau, right? Esau is giving you the privilege of making tax-free money and all the other benefits, but you can't speak about certain things. That's a gag order. You can't speak about, hey, and they come down on Nate. That's why Nate handles to say, hey, he's up on the white man. The so-called white man is the fucking devil. He's the reason why the earth is corrupt. And it's confused. It's confusion. The same, they give you a judgment with in the morning, and by the evening they break that same fucking judgment. They're hypocrites. They are liars. Right? And that's, hey, the scripture says the tabernacle of bribery is going to be destroyed with fire. So these different churches, these different gatherings that have been bribed, because they take what? They take that Judas purse. You're going to be burnt up with fire. You're going to be part and parcel with the reward of the wicked. And the elect, only with our eyes, we're going to see the reward of the wicked. Right? It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city and through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry, for all abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after them through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And that time is coming, right? Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark. The word mark there is the sign of exemption, right? And begin at my sanctuary, and they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So beginning where's the sanctuary? These men who call themselves Israelites. Yes, IUIC and GOCC and they're teaching that they're Israelites, but with what? It mingled with filth. Either mice could come in, the mark of the beast is embargo and all this other bullshit, right? It's broken cisterns, right? Alongside with Christianity, the Pope saying that there's a hell or there's no hell. He confused, you know. There's a hell. Heaven and hell is a condition on earth. And all your Edomites going to be in hell. And these other nations, you're going to be in submission. Right? There's going to be peace, but the Edomites going to be in hell. As we have drunken from the cup, you're going to drink time double. Right? You're going to see us from a distance. But we're going to be in our glory. You think there's paradise? The owner of Virgin Atlantic, Richard Branson, and Elon Musk, and all your living across in Europe, right? And killing all the trails, and hey, you're gonna receive double Jerusalem and be put to death. You're going to be eradicated. Thus said the Lord. Right? Let me get the last scripture real quick. Revelation chapter 18 verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had remembered her iniquities. How the sins reach it? Because of the sweet odors. What is the sweet odor? Our prayers. Our prayers going up. The prayers of the saints going up. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, destroy this place. Destroy this place, Baba Kosha. We put curses upon this place because this place is wicked as hell. You know? And come deliver your saints. Take us out of this wicked place. We can't survive here. Our children can't survive here. Those of us who have kids. There's no future here. Hey, down to the trees, the earth, the sky, the water, everything is crying out. Because the so-called white man has corrupted everything. You watch upon the social media, you watch upon Facebook, you're seeing what? You're seeing different videos with cats being hummed by dogs, chicken being hummed by cats, and all of them linking up, sticking together, you know? Dogs looking to hump horses. There's corruption everywhere because, and you know, he's so spraying these fucking poisons in the air, these hormones and chemicals to have everything going off. They're spraying this shit in the air. They have something called a gay bomb. Right? They put in the estrogenated water in these bottles that are releasing BPA and all this shit. All over, everything is corrupt. Everything is confused. Because Esau has it so because they're the devil. The earth is given into the hands of the devil. If not, where and who is he? That is the so-called white man. He rules and controls everything. They have systems and policies to control and mandate everything. So they're responsible. The so-called white man, they are the devil. The devil is a physical man walking on the planet Earth. He's wicked. Can't you all see that? With that, I give all praise to say how about Shemi and Shai, the bonus to the apostles and the elders, salutations to the brothers that preach and teach his word in sincerity and in truth. Keep the fire, keep fervent for Yahweh Shemi and Shai. Resist the devil and he shall flee. Right? Shalom.